Hello, hello, hello. Okay, is this working? Right, let me just position myself. Oh dear. Right, okay. Hello. Hi. Put you a bit closer. Hello, hello. Hello everyone, hi! Right, I am still sorting where I'm going to put things because obviously I am not at home. Hi everyone, how are you guys? Right, this is rubbish, oh my goodness. Okay, I've got my cup of tea up here, see that's why that's why I'm concerned about this cup of tea. Okay, I'm there. Oh, good. Stringing beans. That's a bit different from from crochet, isn't it? Hi, everyone. Hi. Yes, coffee. Go and get coffee. I've got my cup of tea. Look at that. It's a different cup from normal. I am not at home. I am hijacking my daughter's Wi-Fi at the moment. Oh, this is too hot still. Hi everyone, hello. Oh, from Jordan, hi. Wow. Yes, so no hair dryer, so I've got a bit, it's a bit funny. I thought I'll put my sunglasses on like this to keep it sort of in order. Hi. Right. Hello, hello. Yes, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Hello, hello. Thank you, Joanne. Hello from Texas. Hello, hello. Oh dear. Yes, you made it, Julie. Yes. Oh wow, Birmingham. Yeah, from Dublin. Hi. Yes, so today I am in Portsmouth. I am really happy that the Wi-Fi here has been installed and it works. And I can actually sort of use it for my live today because, of course, I was not going to not do one this week, obviously, because I mean the live is going to start. Hi from Oman. Wow, the live is going to start. Yes, this is it. The live is going to start on Wednesday. I am taking my daughter. Well, we've done it. She's here now. So I am in Portsmouth. My daughter is studying in Portsmouth. This is her second year. So last year, I don't know whether you remember, I did a little vlog about sort of spending the last weekend with her and then taking her to her university. So this year, the same weekend, but of course this year it's the second year, so she's a lot more calm. But of course what is brand new is the fact that she's not in halls of residence now, but she's rented a house. So this is that I'm in the house, I'm staying with her in her bedroom. Oh no, that is horrendous, Julie. Yeah, having all your windows replaced is just, yeah, it gets dust in every room, doesn't it? So yes, so this is a rented house. She's renting it with three friends. Well, two friends, so there's three of them. Hi, Lynn. There's three of them, which is really nice, and they know each other not only from university but also before that. So they went to the secondary school together as well. So that's really nice that they know each other. They're from the same village where she comes from, my daughter. So that's really nice. She's got sort of, you know, really steady friends to share the house with. And they've been, you know, they've been really good at sort of decorating it, or well, decorating, you know, putting some finishing touches on. Like for instance, I'm sitting on you know, on sort of the world's ugliest sofa almost, but they've put I know, Joanne, I know. They've put nice blankets on it, sort of like cheap blankets from IKEA, you know, to cover up the sofa. And then what came out of the car was this here. Now, my daughter Rachel has nicked this from her brother Thomas. See, this is a blanket that I made when I first took up crochet again a couple of years ago. I wanted to make loads and loads of things. So I asked each of them, what do you want me to make? And Rachel wanted a grey poncho, which I should really dig out and show you as well when I next have a chance. And then Thomas was like, oh, I don't know what I want, and, you know, typical boy. And I said, shall I make you a blanket? So I started making this sort of grey. I just did everything in grey. It was a grey poncho. And so this blanket is a huge granny square. So I started, look, this is the middle. So I started, I know, that's typical, isn't it? So I started going round and round. Once I got fed up with how long my rows were getting, I stopped, and then I did like sort of this big squares around the edge, because I wanted to make it bigger. So I think it's still a square, all in all. But yeah, so I remember doing this, and he liked it. He used it a lot. And then I made him that colour chevron one. So he's now using that. So this one was a little, not surplus to requirements, but yeah, it was just lying around, not being used very much, because he's got another one now. But yeah, so she brought that with her, which I'm quite pleased about, because apparently it's the right colour for their, you know, for their house, for their scheme that they're doing, you know, pink and grey, and yeah. My mum is fine, thank you, Patsy. She's over in Belgium, and she's crocheting a lot. Remember, she started a blanket while I was there. She started a play blanket with some colours that she just had them. She just took them, and so she's working on that, and she's taking pictures of that at regular intervals. So I will be doing a tutorial for what she's, thank you Heather, for what she's making. And then using her pictures, there will be a whole thing of the pictures, so you will be able to see how she did it then with her pictures into the video, because she's not that good at videoing. I don't think I can oh, great, Kay, that's wonderful. Do you know, I read that comment, working on my Cal now, and I thought, who said that, and I saw your name. Of course you would be working on it, because you're a tester. Yes, people, I have people on here who are actually making the Cal already, because they are testers, and one of the testers is watching today, and she's loving it. So I am so pleased about that. Yeah. But still, I'm so nervous. I'm getting so nervous. That's just now. Hi, Karen. I was just really nice and calm, but now with that message, oh, I get butterflies. Hi, Terry. Yeah, so that's coming up. So that's one of the tutorials. So the minute my mum finishes that blanket, she'll be taking pictures. I will be making a tutorial, you know, with the same colours and everything. So, well, about the same colours. I'm not going to do her blanket again, but I'll be making the tutorial with a little bit, so you can see what that's like. So yes, my mum's fine, everything's happening. I am going to be also, I'm working on something else. Hi, Sarah. Oh, yes, Jan. Yes, so I've sent off, yes, everybody's waiting. I've sent off those 2 packs. I have not heard yet that they have arrived. I sent them off first thing Monday, so I'm hoping that they will arrive before Wednesday. If not, I might have just waited a little bit too long to do that giveaway, but it's just, you know, it was just the way it all worked out. So hopefully this will tell us how, oh sorry Pat, this will tell us how long things take. So hopefully you know, it will all arrive. Still a couple of days to go, but if it doesn't arrive, I do apologize, but we're learning, and hopefully, you know, it will all work out. But I have another giveaway happening really soon, because have you noticed we're at 29,000 subscribers? That's just like amazing. So yes, the minute we hit 30,000, that Sunday, there will be another live, well, there will be a live video, but there will be another giveaway. So yes, and then there'll be the next one at 40,000. So start sharing the channel, because the more we grow, the more giveaways I will do. And after the prices I paid on Monday, I was not worried about the postage anymore. Yeah, thank you. I know, it's just the most awesome thing. I mean, sometimes I have to catch myself, because, you know, you're sort of running around doing things and you're thinking, oh, hoovering or whatever, and then you think, yeah, but I have this wonderful thing. I have this wonderful thing online with with so many people who like my I know, it makes me so happy. You know, sometimes you're doing something and you think, oh, you know, I don't want to do this, or I don't, and then I think about this wonderful thing that I have, and, you know, I cry every week. Why do I cry every week? But, you know, it's such a special thing to have, and the fact is, you're all there, you're all supporting me. I'm never alone. I am never alone. Thank you, Julie. You know, whenever and I go to that Facebook group, it's just a lovely group. I'm not sad. I am just so happy. I am so happy, because I get so emotional about these things. But yeah, it's just so lovely. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you. Thank you, Kathleen. Yeah. I know, Sarah, I know, you know. Earlier, I was taking Rachel to the shop because she needed something. And she said, oh, but you'll be in time, you'll be back in time. And I didn't hear her properly. I thought she said, you'll be back in time, ready to torture your crochet ladies. And I said to her, what do you mean torture? I said, yeah, I'm torturing them, all right. She said, no. She said, I said, talking to your crochet ladies. I said, no, I'll be torturing them with my, you know, I'm so nervous and I'm crying again. And thank you, Julie. Do you know what? I have actually started working on the actual, pro. I know. She said, oh, you're torturing your ladies. And I'm like, I'm torturing them? Yeah, I'm torturing them. You know, I'm making them sit there, watch me, crocheting, talking about things that, you know, same things again and again. But thank you, everyone. Even if you have to go, you can still watch this later on. Great, Gaia. That's wonderful. Yes, so I'm hoping that you will like the cowl enough to want to. Thank you, Patsy. I'm glad you enjoy my videos. Hi, Janet. I am so pleased that people are. I know. Do you know what? If this is torture, then yes, I'll do it every week. I thought it was so funny of her saying that, and I was like, what, torturing? But no, of course, she said, talking to your crochet ladies. I said, yeah, I believe you. Yeah. Right, so yes, we always have a lovely time, don't we? And it is such a special thing that I have that in my life. Even when I'm cleaning, when I'm, I'm still thinking about what I can make, what I can do. Yes, so there will be quite a lot of new, maybe, well, the thing is, Maggie, I wanted to use different stitches, but they're not the most difficult ones, okay? They are easy to start with. We build up a little bit. I do make it a little bit complicated, but by that time, you will have learned so much, you'll be able to tackle that, okay? Now, please, please, please do not give up, okay? I tell, like the testers, those ladies, I've told them, there's two things. Do not give up. There is Facebook, there is YouTube, there is a written pattern. Hi everyone, hi Caramel. But the second thing is you also have to be prepared to start over, okay? With that, I mean, in the first few rows that we're doing, after about 4 rows, I tell you how long it should be. Now, I don't believe in doing a gauge thing, okay? Because, well, so I'd rather get you started, do 1 row, another row, and another row, and then measure how long it is. Hi. And once you've got that line, okay, you might need to start over and do it again in a smaller or a bigger hook, but at least you've got, then if you start again, not frog the one that you've done, but start again, okay, then you have a comparison, and I think that's important to then decide which hook you're going to do. But we will all, we will find that out later on. I will also talk to you about that on my Facebook group as well. If you don't get the size that you need, start again with a different hook, then see what you get, and then decide which one you're going to continue. You can then frog the one that you're not going to do, okay, at a later stage. But that's what I told my testers to do, and I think 1 or 2 have had to start over, okay? They are approximate measurements, so if you are 1 or 2 centimeters out, it doesn't matter. So again, go make sure you're in the Facebook group. That first crucial moment of, is my thing the length that I need? You can go. You can make it up, yeah, no, yes and no, depending on how much you are out, okay? Once you've decided that's the one that you need, then you're going to stick to that. But do make sure that, yes, if you have to so for example, I had Jean, if you want to join into the Cal, I am using about 10 testers. 10 testers. 2 of them had to, I think, I know, Abby, I know. 2 of them had to restart. I think the one tester who is left-handed, I think she had to restart as well, because of course, it does make for a little bit of a different tension if you're left-handed. Don't worry, Judy, you're here, you've not missed too much yet. So, now they're all doing fine. Okay, varying skill levels, it's for everyone. It's for beginners. I have very beginners in my group, and I have very quick crocheters. I have left-handed in my group of testers. I have confident, I have not so confident crocheters, and they are all doing it. They're all finished it nearly, okay? So they are, they've got their bits. And on Tuesday, we are going to be assembling for them, okay? So it's all working out. They've made it, and they've had problems, but nothing to do with, because I made a mistake in the pattern, which is now corrected, of course, but the diagram was correct. So they were able to work it out. There was a couple of things in the pattern that they pointed out to me, and other than that, they didn't have any trouble. One crochet that I think about, she just flew through it. So yes, it might be a little bit easy for the advanced people, but yes. Okay, so this is Kat K. She's left-handed. She had to start 3 times, and she only started crocheting a year ago. So I am nervous. I am still nervous, Pat. Every time I feel, do you know, it's the butterflies, you know? Yes, I have my crocheters, testers, they've done really well, but they might have been just so, you know, they might have been polite or something, you know? I try to tell them, do not be polite, do not, you know, don't hold back, just tell me as it is. Because when I first handed out the patterns, their faces were like, you know, like this. And I was like, oh my dear, they're not smiling. They are not smiling. And I was like, so what do you think? What do you think? And they went, okay. And then they smiled, and I was like, yeah, maybe I am excited, but I am also sort of, yeah, okay, I'm trying not to think about it. I've got, oh, that's lovely having an apple from your garden. I'm not, how should I say it? I'm trying not to think about it. Whenever I think about it, I get a bit, you know, but I'm trying. And also whenever I think about it, I am thinking, yes, my testers did all right, so maybe it's fine. Maybe it's going to be fine. It's all going to be fine, I'm sure. I've got everything programmed. I did this before, of course, because this weekend I wasn't home, right? So during this last week, I've programmed everything for the next week. So I've programmed the 2 first videos, I've given them links, I've given them everything that they need, okay? So everything is ready for next week. That's what I wanted to do to, you know, because I wasn't home this weekend. I didn't want to come home and then, you know, find out that, yes, I mean, it is, isn't it? You know, you sort of really, you know, that first pattern that goes out is just, once we've started, I'll be fine. But yeah, it's the reactions as well. Yeah, so hopefully with the testers, I know. Yeah, I know. I know you all support me, and I'm sure that if there is still a mistake in there, that, you know, I'm hoping that you'll understand. But in a way, it's good because then I can correct the proper pattern, and then the one that I'll be selling at the end will be fine. You know, I've been working on it. I've done everything I possibly can. I know, you know, I've got testers, I've read the pattern, I've reread it, I've rewritten it, you know, hi Kay. So hopefully I've done all possible to make sure that you're getting a perfect pattern. You'll have a video. See, the thing is, the testers did not have videos, okay? Oh, Tony Lynn, that will be great to do a cal. Okay, yes, I missed you over the last few weeks. You were not there. So hopefully you'll find, yeah, this is also what I'm worrying about. Hi Maggie, maybe it's a little bit too easy, okay? Maybe it's a little bit too small. Maybe it's, do you know what I mean? Yes, it's my first cal. I didn't want to overload myself or others or you guys. I know, I don't, yeah, I know, but you know, it's just, yeah. So yes, so maybe, yeah, if you, I mean, to be honest, just let me know after the cal, let me know, not only after, of course, but also during, what you think of it, but certainly after the cal, Did you think it was too easy? Did you think it was too small what we were making? What did you think of it? Do you know what I mean? I know, but I wanna, I wanna do my best, Joanne, and I wanna bring something that you will not only enjoy, but that you will also. Don't worry, Kathleen. We can read between the typos. I know. It's just So also, it's difficult, isn't it? Because I wanted to make a really nice project that everybody could do. So beginner, advanced. Beginners might find it a little bit hard, advanced might find it a little bit easy. So, do you know what I mean? Hopefully, I've found a middle way, and hopefully it's something that you will all enjoy. And that's the main thing, enjoyment. I want you to enjoy the crocheting time that this Cal will give you. Yes, there will be instructions to read. Yes, there will be things that you might be learning to do, but hopefully that in between there will be rows that you will be just crocheting, okay? Ja, ik weet het, Ria, maar ja, kijk, zo ben ik nu eenmaal. Ik ben een beetje nerveus, omdat ik het toch echt wel goed wil doen. Okay, so, yes, and the enjoyment, I want you, if you are getting problems, if you're not enjoying it, please, thank you, Southern Comfort Crochet, Sonia. If you're not enjoying it, please go to the Facebook group and ask for help, okay? Because I want you to enjoy it. I want you to enjoy your crochet time. Now, the big question is, have you finished your whips? Because you cannot make me feel guilty for making you start another project. I have given you lots of time. Oh, Abby! Just tell me if you finished 1 or 2 whips. Come on, please tell me you finished. You finished some whips, okay? Oh, yes. I mean, I know, it's going to be good. Now, yeah, okay, the cowl, okay. Great, cookies and crochet. What was your name again? Was it Tanya? No, I've forgotten. Sally? Ugh. Anyway. I know, life, okay, life's not worth living without whips. Do you know what? I think we should put that on the Facebook group. Oh, Abby, of course, Abby, yes. So, I'm glad you finished some of your whips. Some people have. 2, that's okay, 2 is fine. Do you know, I'm thinking as long as you can count them on one hand, I'm okay with that. Nico, my cat is not here because I'm not at home. Okay, so hopefully both my cats are asleep at home, and my husband is working today, so he's not there today to be with them, but tonight this evening he'll get home, and then he will have lots of time with them. I'm sure that they'll be asking him for some time. Yes, so no cats here. No, this is not my usual sofa. I am in Portsmouth. I have taken my daughter to university and, to her town where she's going to go to university, and I'm in her rented house at the moment. She's renting this with 2 other friends. So I've been doing a lot of sorting out, cleaning, sort of a little bit decorating, unpacking bags, moving beds, wardrobes, all kinds of things. But I'm glad to say they've all moved in, they're fine, and tonight the 3 of them are going out to this party, Yes, this is my, a bought, yeah, I know, this is a bought fleece thing, and then over that they've put this, and I've made this for my son, which my daughter nicked to bring with her to this house because this was the colour they were going for, grey and pink, and apparently that fitted in there, you know, the grand scheme of things. So yeah, so this is a blanket that I made a lot of years ago, but yes, for my son, but she's nicked it now. But anyway, so yes, I have taken them here. Hopefully, so they're going out after the live is finished. I am going to. Yes, this is Thomas's. Yes, it's just a grey black. Yes, you remember probably, Abby, that I was doing this. Yes, so after the live, I am cooking them dinner, so I'm going to make sure that they have lots to eat because my daughter with her friends is going out on one of those, you know, fresher, not fresher, but for the second years parties. So I've told her that she's not to come home drunk. I don't know how that's going to end tonight, but I am going to have a party here. Yes, I am going to be having a party of crochet, Netflix and tea. Yay! I'm going to be in this sofa and I'm going to put something on my phone. It's a small screen. I don't know whether I've brought my iPad. I'll have to look. And yeah, I'm going to find a nice film. I'm going to put that on and I'm going to make myself, I think actually, she's got some gin in the back. I might make myself a gin and tonic. And then I'm just going to sit here and I'm working on my cardigan. See? It's nearly finished. Well, the only thing I will have to make are the sleeves, but I'm at the front. Yes! And also, I don't know whether you know, but I've got this. I've got chocolate. So, yeah, small things that will make us happy, eh? Yeah, so I brought chocolate for every night. I had 4 because I had 4 nights. I know, Tony, I know. So, sorry, it's Lynn, isn't it? Yeah, so I had 4 nights away, okay, but I haven't eaten, so I've got 1 more night to eat, but I've saved these. So yeah, so I bought 4 for 1 night away, but yeah, I didn't eat them all, so I am going to eat 1 of them tonight with my Netflix and with my crochet. So I'm aiming to, it's not the discipline, Lynn, it's the fact that I was too tired to eat it. Also, I have, hang on, a bag of apricots. So I've been eating from this bag the whole time, so this was like a lot more. Yeah, okay. I know we have to talk about, I know. Yeah, so chocolate, apricots, tea, and Netflix tonight. So think of me when I'm here all on my own, and I'll be waiting for the girls to get back. I am just hoping that I don't have to hold anybody's hair above the toilet. I'm not very good at that, but there you go. They can do whatever they want if they come back drunk. Don't want to think about it really. Anyway, not to worry, it'll be fine. Guess what, people? This is there's more than 102 people watching this live. There's more than 100 people. This has never happened before. Oh my goodness. Tell us something that the Cal is not. I can do that. It is not a project bag because I know, isn't it wonderful? 102 people. It is not a project bag because I am looking at making a project bag Cal in the new year. Okay? I am testing out. Yes, please people, can you do a thumbs up? I would really love a thumbs up for this live. Okay? Thank you, Kay. This is a cord type yarn. Wendelin, hi. Thumbs up everyone, thank you so much. This is a cord type yarn which I'm thinking about using. Thank you everybody, thank you so much for making that project bag next year for a cal. So I'm just testing out a few small projects so I can learn to work with it. Thank you everyone. And this is what I've made just now. So it's a little bowl, and I'm going to give it to my daughter to put in her room. And thank you. And she's going to put her jewelry in it, because she just said to me my jewelry is falling out of the little box. So I said, I've got the perfect thing for you. So Kathleen, people have asked me for a project bag cal. They are crab, it's crab. Yes, so this is pink, it goes with her room, or a plant pot indeed. I just happen to have this. This is the material I'm thinking about for the cal. Don't panic, don't do anything just yet. This is just, me trying out something. It might not be this, but you have asked me for a project bag cal. So this is what I'm thinking about while I can't continue with filming the cal. The recent cal, because obviously I need my testers to tell me on Tuesday, but it's fine, everything's under control. I am just working on this. So yeah, this is something I have made. Yes, Beatrice, you can make the cal in cotton. Yeah, so the recent cal, the cal that's starting on Wednesday, is not a project bag. I am working on a project bag cal for next year. Okay, so after the new year, I'm hoping to set up, I've got all kinds of things in my head about that. So I'm hoping to set that up really soon. So that's what I'm working on. So this is for my daughter's, yes, this is for my daughter's. Yes, you can make a basket from scrap yarn. If it's just acrylic DK, take 2 strings together and it will be stronger and it will stand up. So yes, it is pretty, isn't it? I might just do a tutorial for this bit as well. For this, I'm really liking it. I've taken pictures so I can leave it here, because obviously she wants it for her jewelry. And so here I am. Yes, I will do. See, the thing is, you see, with these lives, I can't get away with anything anymore, because you see me do things and normally you wouldn't have that. You wouldn't have that information. And then I would just be able to do the video whenever. But now it's like, yes, we want a tutorial. And I'm like, wait. It's macrame cord. Can you see it? Is it sharp? Hang on. Can you see it? So it's macrame cord. I have a supplier for that. So don't worry about that. I'm going to sort that out. Okay. So don't think about that just yet. Just because I'm working on it doesn't mean you have to have it just yet. Okay. Yes, it does, Veronica. It does look braided and it's excellent. This is why I want to try it out. I want to see. Yes, Kathleen. I'm talking about that in a moment. I'm talking about the videos that came live in a moment. So this will become tutorials as well, but I am trying to work this out. I'm doing this now in preparation for the next cal. There might be, Wendelin. I'm just checking. Okay, I'm just seeing what I can do with it, because I've never crocheted with this before. Hi, Brenda. Okay, so we need to talk about those videos that became live during the week. Oh my goodness, have I cried? I I was fine filming it. I was fine editing it. I even showed it to my mum because of course we watched it together. Hi everyone. You know, and we watched it together. We were fine. But then the video became live and all your wonderful comments, things that I hadn't even, how should I say it? You've got these blankets and you just think, yeah, I've got them. You cherish them, but you don't think about it. And everybody was saying how lovely they were, what kind of memories they were. Hello, Pascal. You know, all the nice things that, yeah, it will be interesting to use something else, wouldn't it? All those lovely comments that you said about those blankets. I cried all Wednesday morning. I was crying. Literally, tears were streaming down my cheeks because it was so touching to me. And I didn't appreciate them enough when I was there with her when she was still alive. I really didn't. But I was so much younger, and you know, you've got other things, and yes, I appreciated it when she made me a blanket. Like I said, you know, whenever you said, oh, I like this colour, or I know, but it was a good thing, Carol. It was a good thing. How should I say it? I never appreciated them enough, basically, but I'm feeling like I'm appreciating them now. I'm sharing them with all of you. My grandma was born in 1921 or something like that. She you know, she never knew about the internet, she didn't even like using telephones, you know, because that's the kind of generation that was. If I was to be able to tell her now that, how many views? I've got nearly 6,000, sorry, I don't know, 6,000 views. You know, 6,000 people have watched that video on her blankets. She would have been so pleased. You know, she would have. And the fact is, I've got that. I know. Wisdom comes too late, doesn't it? But you know, thinking back, I always thanked her for the blankets that she did make me, and I always used them, so she must have felt appreciated, even if I didn't tell her multiple times, you know. And when she got older, she couldn't, I know, it's just so nice, isn't it? She couldn't make the big blankets anymore, so that's why she did the strips and the squares. I know, if only, yeah, it's just. But I am now so happy I've got that video. I'm now so happy I can watch it myself. My kids have watched it. My daughter cried. She said it was so lovely, you know. My husband was watching it. He said you did that really well, you know, with the speed, you know. Hi, Karen. So, you know, it was just so. Yeah, it was a lovely, I'm so glad that I made that video. And also, we did that video on this when I just arrived in Belgium, and all the other days the weather wasn't nice, so we couldn't have done it outside. So, you know, hi, yes, you made it. Yes, Karen, I know, I'm okay. Just sentimental, you know. You know, and I'm trying to think back of all those times when I walked into my grandma's house and she was sitting on her sofa crocheting. That, you know. And yes, of course, I am going to. It was meant to be, wasn't it? You know, the weather was good for that video. It went so well. Yeah, so my mum has all those blankets, and the thing is, I have a lot of her blankets as well. They are all over my house and they are partly in storage. So one day when I get back, one weekend soon, I shall go and get them from storage because they're all nicely packed, that nothing can happen to them. My storage is really, really secure because otherwise I would never have put them in there. So I'm going to put them all in the boot of the car, and I'm going to go to the park, and I'll ask Trevor, you remember Trevor, I'll ask Trevor to give me a hand with putting them all in the park. So I'll sit him on a seat. He doesn't know this yet. I'll sit him on a seat and I'll put all the blankets next to him, and then I'll film them one by one so he can just sit with the blankets. Or something, all right, like something of that kind. I know. So yes, so that is happening as well. I haven't been able to do that yet. I will do that soon. So yes, so the video of my mum's blanket was special as well because she's got like a stack this big. Obviously they've been made sort of much more recent, but yeah, she is a rebel with colours and patterns, so she'll get the pack for doing it. Yeah, it's great, isn't it, when people get pleasure from what you made. And I'm sure my grandma knew that I really appreciated the fact that she made them for me and that I used them. She made them for me when yes, rebel with a hook she is. She made several blankets for when my children were babies, and I always used them. So just to know that bye Linda, just to know that everyone that the things that she's made were used. Now, as I said in the video, we also gave a lot. I'll buy him dinner, Carrie. I'll buy him dinner. She also gave away a lot of blankets to my friends, and I had a friend when I lived in a Reading before, and she had a baby exactly a week before I had Rachel, so they're the same age, they're just a week apart. And of course my grandma made him a blanket as well. I cannot remember for the life of me what it looks like, but this lady watched the video because we were in contact on Facebook. She watched the video, and underneath, did you read this? Underneath my I think it's the Ophelia Talks page, she wrote actually that her son has taken the blanket to university with him. He's 19. I mean, that's a blanket that my grandma made for him when he was a baby. He's still got it. He's used it throughout his life. She said underneath, he used to hide it. He used to use it as a tent for him to watch iPad, to hide himself so he can play on his iPad. Isn't that amazing? That I'm going to ask her for a picture, or for him. My daughter is in contact with him, with the son, so hopefully she can ask him for a picture of that blanket. I don't care what it looks like. Whatever picture it is, I need to know that. I'm sure when I see the picture, it'll remind me what kind of blanket she made for him. But isn't that awesome? I know. Let's just not cry anymore, okay? I know. Yeah, I mean, that was just so amazing. Like I said, we have given them away because she was always making them, and it's so nice to have that appreciation. On the other hand, I know of a blanket that I gave away, which is being used as a cat bed. But there you go. It's fine. I'm glad the cat's enjoying the blanket. That's how it goes, isn't it? Anyway, those oh, I thought I had an apricot there. Those blankets have given me inspiration. Yes, Rose, very happy. Those blankets have given me inspiration to make tutorials for you. So I am going to I know she is that's how I feel anyway, that's how I feel, Nico. I feel like I've got this blanket on my sofa and I'm touching it while I'm doing my crochet. That blanket is touching my crochet, and that's a blanket that my grandma made. So, you know, it's just so nice to be able to have that almost. I am going to make tutorials for some of, or most of those blankets that are in that video, but of course I'm going to need time, because they're not just, you know, I can't just, you know, make a blanket in a week. I also, what I have is my grandma's last unfinished blanket. There, I said it without tearing up. So yes, yeah, Kathleen, that blanket was one that she did when my mum was young. So that was a very, very old blanket. That blanket was much older than all the others. So the really multicolored, the really bright one on the fence, that one she sort of made almost when they, you know, when my mum was a child. And that was on my mum's bed, I think, and I think mum said there was another blanket that was on their bed, so that must have been sort of at that time. And then the star blanket will be the first one, and then all the other ones, you know, like the ones that I made for my children and then for me, and that was towards the end of her life, when she was older, and she sat in the sofa a lot because she wasn't all that well. She was okay, but she, you know, sort of old. So she was just crocheting all the time then. So yeah, that's when she made most, well, that's sort of from 2000 onwards, she made all those blankets, and she died in 2009, I think. So yeah, it's a lot of those blankets were towards the end of her life. And I just, yeah, I mean, it's so nice to have them. I have the last blanket that she didn't finish. I have all the squares. I have the leftover wool or yarn. It's in a box, and I have been wanting to put it together. Hi, Gracie. But obviously I thought I wasn't ready for it. I don't know, you know, maybe it's time. I could do it in a tutorial. I'll film it, obviously. I'm going to film it. I'm going to show you what I've got. I'm going to film it, and I might use one of her techniques that I noticed in the video of how she put them together. Yes, and you know what, Abby? She always just used one of these. Yes, Kiri, I am hoping to be able to, you know, make it into a really nice video. She never ever used an ergonomic hook. She was always, and just a grey one, because they didn't have the coloured ones then. So she just had, my mum has her crochet hooks. I don't think, I've got one or two, but I don't think, see, this is the kind of hook my grandma used. And this one, it says inox, but I think hers were prim ones. I don't know. Do I have one here? I think this one is one from my grandma. See? The prim. Can you see? Does it say anything? Can you read it? It's upside down. Oh, why is it not focusing? Can you read it? Yeah. So this is one from my grandma, and it's in my crochet hook case, and I'll just keep it in there. But yeah, she never used ergonomic hooks. I don't think they even existed at that time. But yeah. Oh, where's my hook now? So, you know, yeah, I will do a video for that, but yeah, I've wanted to a couple of times, but I just couldn't. So see how it goes. Maybe I'm feeling better about it now. Hi everyone. Hi Jackie. I've been watching your videos. You are wonderful. Some of those, you know, the thing, oh, hilarious. It was I really, really enjoyed your videos. Wonderful. Yes, I've really enjoyed it. Keep it up. Keep it up. I love your neighbours hiding the yarn for you. So do you also speak Dutch, Jackie? That's a question to you, as you live or might live in Holland at some point. Right, okay. So yes, so I've calmed down again now. Aha, okay. Right. Jackie, that's good to know. Okay, so I am really, really happy that you've all joined me. Thank you so much for today's talk. I'm really enjoying this. We have talked about the videos that came out last week. I hope you enjoyed them. Do go and watch them if, you know, and underneath there, do comment. I mean, to be honest, when I was filming it, I was thinking, oh, I want to do this tutorial, oh, I want to do this one. So slowly but surely, every time I sort of will be looking for a pattern or looking for a it starts on Wednesday, Kitty. I will be, you know, I'll be going back to that video and doing a pattern from there, so a tutorial from there. I'm really intrigued by those blankets. I didn't realize how many different ones she made. By Kathleen, I am going to make, sort of try to recreate. Yes, Julie, it's on Wednesday, it's not long. I'm going to try and recreate one of the blankets that I have on my bed. So that will be the first one, because I need to do that because I'm painting my bedroom soon. So hopefully, don't forget to give me a thumbs up before you leave. So hopefully that will tie in with the video that I'm doing about the blankets that I have. So hopefully that will be interesting as well. But yeah, I am looking forward to doing that star one, the starburst one. That's just lovely, isn't it? I mean, the work. So yes, I'll be recreating that one, but that one is the one that I have in a box unfinished. So again, that will tie in with that video. So we'll do that. Anna. So my grandma's name. Oh, I didn't say that, did I? Did I? Oh, Anna. So I'm called Anya and she's called Anna. And I love those two pictures that I have of her that I put on the thumbnail. Did you see those? That one picture, she has that green shawl on that we found in the collection, okay? So the picture with my grandpa there as well, she's got the shawl on, and I thought, that was so special that I have, not only do we have the shawl, we have a picture as well. I have several pictures of her, well, not too many, she didn't like to be photographed. I have the pictures that I do have of her. Anna, yes, that's her name. That would be the pictures taken when she was ready to go out to a party, to a wedding or to somewhere. And do you know what? In most of those pictures, she has a shawl on, or she has it over her arm, or she's got it there. So she was going to weddings, outings with her own shawls on. So, that is just amazing, isn't it? I mean, very often people ask, do you actually wear your shawls? Do you actually wear what you make? I do. My mum does. I've made my mum a shawl. I've made my mum two shawls, actually. She's made herself a poncho. We wear them. It's unbelievable. I don't see the problem. My grandma wore that shawl. I've got pictures of it, and I'm betting that little picture, my grandpa is in there as well. He's wearing a knitted jumper. I bet my grandma made him that. I don't think they would have bought that I think she knitted. She used to sew. She up until I was about, hi Carrie, bye Carrie. Up until about when I was started secondary school, and in secondary school as well, I had only clothes that my grandma made me. I had scarves, I had jumpers, I had dresses. She sewn me dresses, you know. Oh, Kath, great. You know, so I had all homemade clothes for a long, long time, and then we only started. So you know, I'm not, and that red scarf, you know, the one I modelled, yeah, obviously it was knitted, it wasn't crocheted, but I remember wearing that. I can't remember why she made it me. My grandma Anna had a friend, and she used to come over every Friday, and her name was Amelie, and you probably heard me mentioning her. Amelie would have been my grandma's sort of like link to the outside world for crochet. Amelie would arrive and she would have a new pattern and she would teach my grandma, and then my grandma would be off doing that, you know. So that little sort of, that square, I know. I actually, I did my first and my second communion in homemade clothes, in clothes that my grandma made. I think my second communion was pink trousers, which we bought, but then she knitted me a jumper to go with it. My first communion was a dark blue dress with white flowers, and my grandma made me that dress, I remember. So, you know, that's what it was like back then. I know. Thank you, Heather. Thank you. So that red scarf was made for a purpose. I can't remember why, but I did wear it, and I remember because it had a different colour at the end, because I think she ran out of something. Hi Diana. No, you're not late. You can also go back to the you know, the afterlife. Veronica, pictures. Oh my goodness. I'll have to go and dig some pictures out. And I had lacy gloves for my first communion, and they were crocheted by my uncle's mother-in-law. So yeah. So yes, you can come back to the after party or join in now and then wait for the after party. Not much extra info about the cowl, Christine. It is going to start on Wednesday. Everything is in place, okay? Everything is in place. So hopefully it should all work. If it all goes wrong on Wednesday morning and it's not sort of, you can't, it should be fine. The link, so the video will come out. Underneath the video will be a link to the blog. I now have a WordPress blog, so you should all be able to get on there. You can go there and read the pattern just on your iPad or on your phone or on your computer. You can copy paste it, so you can take it off there and put it in a Word document and then print it off. But thank you, Susan. But what I am planning on doing, and I'm hoping that I'm not in London at the moment. I live in Exmouth, but now I'm in Portsmouth today, Jackie. But what I am hoping to do is that you will support me by buying the pattern after the cowl has finished, by buying the pattern from my Ravelry shop. And I am making the pattern now, nice and pretty with pictures and stuff that I obviously can't put in the pattern now because it's a mystery cowl. So after the mystery has been revealed, on that day, you will be able to go to my Ravelry account and there will be the pattern for sale. And it will be a nice pattern with pictures, etc. So you can see from the pictures, you know, what it's going to be, obviously. But the YouTube videos will just stay on there, and then the pattern will be available through Ravelry. So hopefully that will all work. The links and everything will work. It's just going to be a link to my general blog, and then the first post should be the last post that I posted, and that should be the one for that pattern. Thank you, Janet. I hope that's how everybody thinks. So don't forget. Oh, yes, the Stylecraft is available from most shops, like from I can't think, Hobbycraft, Jackie. But also, if you have an address there in London, try and order it from Wool Warehouse. If you order it, maybe it gets there the next day or the day after. So you should be able to, if you order it the day you arrive, you should be able to have it by the day you leave. So thank you, Kathy. Thank you. So don't forget, the first pattern is made every week. The pattern is made up of 2 parts. 2 parts, okay? Wednesday and Friday. You have to do 2 parts. So you have to do the Wednesday video and the Friday video. Together, it's not much that you have to do, but that's 1 week's worth, the 2 videos, okay? Don't forget the 2 videos you need to do. So for every week, you will be doing 2 videos. So Wednesday, Friday, 9 o'clock GMT, 9 a.m. GMT, 9 in the morning GMT, okay? Oh, wonderful. Good, okay? So, bye-bye. Yes, so, and then on that, at 9 o'clock, the blog post will become live as well. So you should be able to go to the blog post there and then after the video, so you can just see the pattern while you're watching the video. So you'll be, yes, it will work with cotton. And something I forgot to say as well, the cal will also work in one color, because of the textures that we're creating, okay? So if you are wondering, you can make the cal in one color. It will work as well, because we're doing lots of different stitches and they're not too difficult. Hey, Dag Ellen. But I'm hoping that, yeah, you'll all like it. And now I'm nervous again. Yeah, Diana, Greenwich Mean Time is the UK timing. Good try, Christine, good try. I am trying, Louis, I am trying. So, I don't know how else to say this. Is it GMT +1 or GMT at the moment? Because of summertime, I don't. Oh, anyway, GMT. Yeah, but if you've missed it, then do please watch the afterlife. That's what I'm going to start calling it. But hopefully, yeah, it should all work out, and it should all sort of, be clear as well. So yeah, there'll be a pattern on Wednesday, there'll be a pattern on Friday. Okay. Oh, lovely greens. Yeah, so I'm sure that if you look up, you can look it up online, can't you? Christine, trying again. 17th, yes, so in the Netherlands it's an hour later. GMT, yeah, I just, I have to choose a time to do it. I don't know whether this is the best time to do it. It's so difficult. Yeah, but there we go. I can't do MST. What does that stand for? Nanny Bluebell. I am. Oh, but you know what? Doing this live has actually sort of, yes, everybody can do this cal, okay? In my group of testers, I've had advanced, I've had beginners, I've had lefties, I've had people who are not that confident. And they're all doing it. Some are asking more questions than others, but the questions they've been asking have not been anything major. So I really should have said, I am confident. But I just need to tell myself again and again because I'm so nervous. Okay, it will be fine. I don't think I'll sleep a lot on Tuesday night, but Wednesday morning, should be fine. It should be fine. Whatever happens, it's fine. Whatever happens, it's fine. I am going to be fine. If it's not going to be okay, there's time for me to correct things. It's going to be a little part of the pattern that comes out on Wednesday. So if that doesn't work, if the logistics don't work, I'll have to rethink it for Friday, but I'm sure it'll be fine. You can read the pattern online, you can see it being made, and I'm sure that it's fine. Okay. Jamie, not too much. You didn't miss too much at all. You'll just have to watch the afterlife again. I nearly cried. I didn't though. It's been very emotional because of course it was emotional videos this week. I'm hoping that you all enjoyed those videos. Do share them with people that you think they might enjoy it. But also any tutorials that you think of that they might have enjoyed. Yeah. Thank you. I'm hoping that you will enjoy yourself. So next, Karen will accept your request, I'm sure, Sheila. So do go to the group and be part of our community. The group on Facebook is called Ophelia Talks Crochet. I do hope you will enjoy being there. We're nearly 300 members. We are having such fun in there. People are just being so nice, so kind. Yes, I know, and people are asking the right questions, putting up the most amazing posts that I haven't even been able to come up with. So yeah, do go and have a look. Yes, that's because I was using Ophelia as my sort of online name, and it just kept being my online name. I like Ophelia, and that's why I kept on using it. Okay, there's a whole story with that, but yes, it was my online name, so I just kept using it. I know there must be quite a few because I've seen so many people with their wool ready. That was my hook, which now is on the floor, never to be seen again. Okay, I've got it. I've seen so many, in that Facebook group. I've seen so many, people with their yarn. It's just so touching. It's just so lovely that I can now actually see the other side of the crochet tutorial video channel. Do you know what I mean? So the other side of my YouTube channel, I only see my side, but through that group, I can now see your side. I can see what you are. Hi, Marilyn. I can see what you are creating from that, and it's just wonderful. Okay, has anything arrived yet, Marilyn? There is a little bit to do every week, but I am convinced, and I think no, you don't need to sign up. If you've subscribed to my YouTube channel, you're fine. Ring the bell to make sure that you're notified. Just keep watching my videos. They're coming out every Wednesday, Friday from now on. Well, they always do, but the cal is going to be in those locations as I normally always post videos. And so there's no need to sign up. There is a video on my YouTube channel already telling you all about the information that you need. So, go and check out that video. You might still have time to buy the wool. You need 5 balls in all, but you could, yes, of course. Yes, of course. From Wednesday, from the start of the CAL, obviously, you can post your progress on the Facebook channel, okay? Because obviously that is why, yes, I'm fingers crossed as well, Marilyn. That is why I opened that Facebook group, so there would be a support for you during the CAL, but also you can show off your progress. And maybe it will be... yes, but I can't do that straight away because it's going to be doing its thing for a minute, and I've got to prepare dinner for the girls. So I will do that after when I find some time today, okay, later on this evening. So yes, so you know, I know I've got to start dinner for the girls. Okay, so what was I saying before I was interrupted? I forgot. But yes, so so hopefully by people making spaghetti sauce, it's just vegetable spaghetti sauce for them, because I want to line their stomachs for the alcohol later. I want to make sure that, yes, if people are not doing the CAL yet on that Facebook group, they will be inspired to start. So hopefully we can get more and more people to do the thing, to do the CAL. Yes, for their school year. Yeah, university year. I'm trying to get them all, nicely set up. I've cleaned the floors. I've cleaned their bathroom. Trying to the video for the information of the CAL, Karen. The information of the CAL. So yes, I have. What thing? What thing? What do you mean? What thing? The thing that we're making. The mystery thing that we are making. So yes, you will have some sort of an idea on Wednesday. And then again, so there'll be lines and there will be squares to do. So lines are Wednesdays, squares are Fridays. Okay, and then you have the weekend to finish it all ready by next Wednesday when you do some more lines, and then on Friday you have some more squares. Right, I've had a wonderful time. Might be a basket, who knows? Actually, it's not a project bag, because, thank you Pascal, ja, ik ga van genieten straks. It is not going to be a project bag, because we're doing that in the new year, okay? So, no Gracie, not too many, and I have a special way of joining them. So yes, you will have to join those squares, but do not be afraid, I have something up my sleeve. Up my sleeve for that. Yes. Okay, that's Dutch, Diana. Dutch. Because some of them are speaking Dutch. Yes, there are some Dutch speaking people in my Facebook group, some French as well, and it doesn't matter. You can place your own language. I will reply in either. Okay. No hint, Marilyn. I am going to have a cup of tea. I'm going to go in a minute because you're all starting to ask too many questions now. I have to go and do dinner for the students here, for my daughter and her friends. And I am going... Oh, is it 10 to 6? Okay. 3 more sleeps to go. I'm going to do the dinner. I'll see you guys next. Oh, I know. I'm getting... Yes, Ellen. Ik ben heel nerveus. Als ik eraan denk... I'm getting these flutters. Flutters. Right, okay. I am going. I will see you next Sunday. That's just a big granny square. It's just a never-ending granny square. Okay. next Sunday. Hopefully, do let me know. Do let me know in the comments underneath the videos of the cowl. Do let me know if it's okay. If it's difficult, go to the Facebook group if you're struggling. Please, please do not sit there and, you know, get you know, make sure you ask for help. And if you can't work it out, then, you know, ask for help. Okay? I will see you on Sunday, and hopefully we'll have a nice chat about the cowl. Hopefully. See you Tuesday, Kay. Bye. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Ooh. Calm down. Calm down. Okay, bye. Yes, please like the video. I'm so happy that we had about 100 people watching. It's unbelievable. Oh, thank you for watching. Bye, everyone.